but I thought I'd just kick straight into it tonight without any problems. So I'm just going to tweet out, post out, and we should be good to go. So hope you're all well, having a great evening or a great day as well. Hope you've all had a great day, and let's get into it. So said last week I would resist any temptation to proceed any further in the SSN. Look at how beautiful this looks. I mean, you forget after a little bit, but I mean, you come into it. Kiriaku, oh, there you are, Osiris. And he's taking us up on our offer. Thanks again for the ticket. This ship is huge and it's full of trainers. And there's a good old Gary. Moment of silence for Jace. Bonjour. If it isn't Osiris and Kiriaku. Didn't think I'd be seeing you two here. Hey Blue, are you taking a cruise? Not hardly. I got an invite to the exclusive party for trainers, but I'm pretty much done with this scene. I got plenty of party favors too. Here, I can even share one with you. Got a Salo Sable from Blue. Very nice. You are put on the Salo Sable in the medicine pocket. More importantly though, you want to know what I overheard at the party? You guys know about Team Rocket, right? They're the bad guys. Or should we say we battled them before? Which one? I think we battled them before, right? Seriously, you must be fearless or something, kid. Anyway, the point is, Team Rocket is a dangerous group and they're trying to use Pokemon to make themselves rich. I might do some digging into what it is they're really after. And you two better stay out of their path. It's kind of nice, like, Blue's taking Lance's place in this story, which is kind of cool, and I do like that quite a lot. Lance is pretty cool. Also, we're free to just roam. Team Rocket, huh? Osiris, if you get tangled up with those jokes again, you should call me. Okay, I'll call you. Who's this guy? The passengers are restless after being out of seas so long. You might get challenged to a battle by some of the really bored ones. Okay, then. It's good to know. It's a nice lady here.
Waiter! Yes, you waiter! I need a slice of cake. The finest custard cake you have.
I can't believe I'm doing the voices and there's no one here. But it doesn't matter, it's all good fun. I don't generally play games like where I do the voices and things like that. So we'll just explore, because this part of the game, the playthrough, it's fine. No one's... Look at that Wigglytuff on the bed. Look at it. Ah, it's so cute. Okay. A world cruise is so elegant and nice. So true, my friend. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Well, how are you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining us tonight. You are the first one here, so you have my undivided attention. How are you doing? And yes, SSN time, it is. I'm just exploring. I thought I'd just quickly get into it. We are starting a tad bit earlier. But I thought, because there's lots of exploring to do, it's not the most exciting, so I thought I'd make a quick start so we can get through tonight. But hope you've had a good day, my friend. I collect these Pokemon from all around the world. I don't know why she talks like a guy. She's a guy dressed as a girl. You are challenged by Beauty Nikki. Pidgey. But I still can't get over how nice the game looks. I'm just looking forward to my set versus Nigel this evening. Oh, excellent. That is great news. That is going to be such a good game to cover. Divdax, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us this evening. Hope you're well. Hope you enjoy the stream tonight. We are kicking off with some, look at Pikachu. Sly little, doing good. Yeah, some SSN action, so hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. I like the SSS and the SSN part of the story as well. It's always, it was always like a favourite part of the story for me. Okay, let's bring in Johnny. But yes, Will, your game against Nigel in the Flinch Squad circuit is going to be very cool. It's really heating up now. You are doing so well as well, my friend. It's really good to see. And it's going to be really interesting going into these next few weeks to see who kind of heads up the leaderboard, because it's there's not many. I mean, there's quite, like, what we got, four weeks left, I think. Yeah, 4 weeks. So yeah, gonna be excellent, and I think that game's gonna be super good as well. So I don't know if you got to check out. I did do the review episode. It's up on the Patreon that I put up. I think it went up this morning. I recorded it last night. So it is a little bit shorter than last week, and I cut a few of the games down. I don't know how the editing kind of comes across. Hopefully it's alright what I've done. So any feedback of course is always really appreciated. I've not had a bad start, just hoping I can stay that way. I think you will, man. I'm a little bit biased as well because I've got so much time for this Palkia team. It's like I honestly think it's probably one of my favorite builds this season. Genuinely, like, I just love the way the team operates, and the Palkia does so much work in every single game that I've seen you bring it and play it. It's just put in so much work, and I think it's a good testament for players to look at and see that it's really, really strong in this format. And it's sad that not many other players have picked up on it, but again, forgetting about Zippy Zap being super broken, but yeah, you've had a great start, man, and I'm sure it will continue. I think you're going to be one of the players that the other guys need to try and stop from taking the title. And I should have all the prizing and stuff for that all posted in the next couple of weeks, with the trophy, which is going to be amazingly good, and I know you guys are going to love it as well, so it's going to be great. Honestly, I can't take too much credit. I played 1800 Japanese player with the 6. I just made the set of the team. Oh man, but I mean, like, you had the nous to do that, and I'm sure other players have played this Japanese player and no one else has kind of taken it on like you have, so no, massive props. And like, that's half the thing anyway, isn't it? It's always getting inspiration and then building on it yourself. That's always a big part of Pokemon, I think. Bonjour, I am Lewita on this ship. I'll be happy to serve you anything you please. My French accent isn't very good. Le strong silent type, très bien. That was alright, wasn't it? That wasn't too bad. Hopefully we can do a bit more of that. I think this takes us to the ooh, look at all these berries. Can we take some berries? No, we can't. The chef's giving us the evils. I'm so busy. I'm getting dizzy. You've got to give me room here. Okay. Sorry, man. You can see you're hard at work. Any of these chefs gonna give us anything? We found a super repel. Come in handy, I'm sure, at some point. You there, mon petit. We're busy here. Out of the way. Shoo shoo. Have you ever wondered about the silver domes that we put on top of the food? They're called cloches. They keep the hot dishes from cooling. It's interesting. Nick, how are you doing, my friend? Thank goodness you've joined us this evening, and I haven't spoken to you in ages though, but I hope you're well, mate, and I hope you enjoy the stream tonight. It is a little bit different from what we have done in the past with our battle spot stuff, but I think we're going to do some battle spot of the weekend, do the IC, and then we will have viewer battles next Thursday, so that'll be fun, a little bit of a change. But I am going to concentrate on doing as much Let's Go as possible because I want to try and get through the game. And Yuri, how are you doing, my friend? Also, thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope you do enjoy the stream with us and enjoy all of our Let's Go action. It'd be good to hear how your shiny hunting is going, and well, Will. But yes, I was watching the review episode before the stream, and the editing looked super clean this week, and it cuts the episode down to more watchable time in my opinion. Awesome, thank you so much, man. That's really good to hear. And Nick, good. How are you? I'm playing Let's Go Eevee right now. Awesome. I wish we could do like a share screen, and we could split and stream together. That would be the dream, man. But I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm really good. I'm pretty tired tonight, but when am I not? I did this like killer workout when I got in. I've actually made like a super big effort of getting back into a better routine with my eating habits and my exercise and things like that. I got really lazy with it all since really after I got married. and after I went on the honeymoon and stuff like that. I'm blaming my 2 trips to America because the Americans know how to make deliciously good food, but it's not the best kind of food for a healthy, nutritious diet, and it's definitely not good for the old waistline. So but yeah, I'm good, man. Sorry to go off on this massive rant, but yes, all good, just a little tired. The workout tonight was good, feel good from it. So all good, my friend. I hope you are just as well and having a great week and a great day, and you have a great evening with us all here tonight. Yuri, shiny hunting is on a break right now. I have some teams to prepare. Aha! It is the IC this weekend, so that will be an exciting event. It is the first one that we've had in the this Sun series, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I think a lot of players are going to take part in it as well. It's nice that I don't think there's any regionals or big events like taking place this weekend, which is good, so it doesn't clash with anything, meaning that most players are going to be able to get involved and take part, which should make it even better, really. So yeah, and to each and every one of you that are playing in the IC this weekend, I wish you all super good luck. And I hope you have a really good tournament. It's quite a lot of CP now that you get for these tournaments, so it's really quite nice to take part in them, test teams. I know it's towards the end of the format, but it's always good. It'd be a lot more competitive now than it would have been at the very start. Look at this dude, he's chilling out on my bed. Yeah, kind of a bit creepy as well. Staying in bed doing nothing during my much-awaited cruise trip. Ah, what luxury. It's so weird. I mean, how would you feel if you were chilling out in your room on your cruise ship and some guy walked in, just just checking out what's going on, man. Look at this dude with his Machoke in the back. My partner Machoke is super strong. He has enough strength to even shove big rocks out of the way, as if they were nothing. It's like Arnie on steroids. There you go. Ah, that animation's great. He's like, yep, I'm strong. I'm gonna laugh as well. But yeah, be interesting to see how many, because a lot of players that I've spoken to are playing 2 cartridges this weekend. I think I've only got time to legitimately play 1. I have taken Nigel's advice though and registered 2 just in case, but I don't think I'm going to have time to play 2. Although I might squeeze it in on Sunday evening some games so I can get an extra Tapu Lele, because the shiny Tapu Lele is the best gift that we've had for an IC ever. So I can't wait to get my hands on that. Hopefully we get it before our next events so we can use it. Oh, the question was for Osiris. What is my team? My team for Let's Go Pikachu, or my team for the IC? 2 completely different questions, but they could be the same answer, I guess. It would be kind of weird. I love this Pikachu. I want to trade this Pikachu onto my DS and use it this weekend. It's so good. So good. It's so sassy. For Let's Go, okay, I'll show you right now, my friend. I've got a really cool squad going on. Party is, at the minute, we've got Lulu the Pikachu, we got the Sax Lad squad, we got Uri, and because it takes me, with not having an actual stream screen, and some of 1000 lies. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend, and I hope you enjoy the stream with us this evening, and continue to come back for more streams in the future. But getting back to the team, so we've got Urine as a Bulbasaur, we've got Will R as a Butterfree, Johnny Hacks as a Charmeleon, and we've got Midge as a Oddish at the minute, other pick, which we'll probably interchange a few as we go through. We've got a nice Chansey as well in our box. We've got loads of nice Pokemon that we've caught so far. So, what is your team though? More to the question, Nick. I'm eager to find out what you are running. Pokeballs. Excellent, full heal. And there's this mechanic. He's got like a wage bonus. He got tickets for a cruise. I like feisty kids like you. I'm sure you do, Mr. Mechanic Man. Engineer Dylan. This guy is so creepy. Okay, Magnemite. But I really am in love with this game. Like, I don't know how people can bash it. It's just so beautiful. It's such a beautiful game so far, and I haven't even got a portion of the way through. I've got so much to do. Like, I can't wait to get down to like Koga's Gym and do all of that sort of stuff and discover if there is a safari zone and all those things. There's so much excitement to come, and I'm so happy that you guys are joining me and experiencing this all with me. It is really nice. Doing it together is so much more fun than doing it by myself. No, I'll keep Charmeleon in. Imagine if we can get a Charizard today. How good would that be? I don't know if we can level up enough. Well, maybe it depends how long we play for, I guess. Magnemite taking that Ember pretty well. Thundershock. No paralysis, which is always good. But yeah, I mean, I'd be totally happy to play this kind of squad in the IC. It would be kind of funny. I should I should breed it up and just put it on my spare card just to get some just to get the extra Tapu Lele. Right, Dylan, I'm gonna grab this Pokeball and we're gonna get out of here because you creep me out too much. Gonna have another battle? Yes. Lots of battles. Even sailors like Pokemon. Machoke, Marowak, Charmeleon, Eevee, Gyarados, Pidgeotto. Man, I have to say that is a nice looking squad. That's got some really cool Pokemon in it. Can I have Machamp? If you need to trade that Machoke as well, let me know. I'm happy to do it this evening if you want to trade it. I want Lax and Dudu still on the team though. Yeah, Lax is like a definite Pokemon I think like everyone should have. This Pikachu, sassy. I hope they haven't taken the Snorlax story out with it blocking the road, blocking the path, and then we need the Poké Flute to get it out of the way, and then we can catch it. And I think, was it level 30 back in the original games? I think it was. I don't know. Could be wrong. But I know it was such a hard Pokemon to catch. Especially with rest as well. You'd be like, get it down to low health, throw some Pokeballs at it, and it just heals up. And it's like, Okay, there we go. Super Potion. If you can, that would be nice. Yeah, just let me know whenever you're ready, man. I can stop whenever and just trade. It's super easy to hop online in this game. It's really something I hope that they're going to implement within Gen 8 and make it this seamless and straightforward, because it would be very good. I've not done any of the battling online yet, but that might be something fun to do in the future once we finish up and once we've done a lot of the other little bits and bobs and things like that. But I do feel like, I was saying the other night when we were streaming on Tuesday, I do feel like I'm slightly cheating a little bit with this Pikachu and this Zippy Zap. But as much as there's a big part of me that's like, we should just delete it and just play it a little bit harder, there's like that part of me that's like, don't do that, don't, just keep it, it's so good, you want to keep it. We don't want to switch in Pikachu. Pikachu's out! Stop clicking random buttons, Lee. I finished my match, thanks. Cool. I'll finish this match and then we can do a little trade. And I can have a Machamp. And you can have a Caterpie. But no, I will trade it back to you, my friend. Okay. Team is growing nicely. You beat Fisherman Barry. Okay, right. Oh, Squirtle is evolving. This is so good. Okay. These are the moments. As soon as Squirtle's evolved, Nick, I will into Wartortle. So nice. Excellent. Wartortle. Such a nice Pokemon, isn't it? Okay, cool. Right. Okay, Nick. Let's hop online. Play with others. Far away. So I will just connect to the internet. I think we need to choose a combination as well. Let's go with Caterpie, Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Cool. Use this combination. Caterpie, Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. And then we can trade. I always try and choose like obscure combinations, but they're probably not as obscure as I think they are. And also, yes, like my hair, and I look probably a little bit ragged tonight. It is because I've literally done a workout and then come to do the stream. So that might be a little bit the reason why. So I apologize for my appearance this evening. Trade the Rattata. Ethan, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well, having a good day, having a good week, and getting ready for the IC this weekend. You are going to play the IC this weekend, right? I imagine you're going to do probably pretty well. And we're just at the minute helping Nick. No problem, my friend. Just evolve his Machoke into a Machamp so he can have the ultimate squad on his Let's Go Eevee game. The belt around its waist holds back its energy. Without it, this Pokemon would be unstoppable. Okay. I feel like, as a trainer, we should be a bit reckless and just remove all belts from Machoke to make it unstoppable. And yeah, good luck with that, Ethan. I'll look forward to hearing how you've done after the weekend. Machamp, look at it. Look at it. So nice. It looks so good. Machamp's data will be added. One arm alone can move mountains. Using all four arms, this Pokemon fires off awesome punches. Move a mountain. I feel like we're wants to learn strength. Do you want, Nick? I'm gonna ask. Do you want anything of a strength? Strength might be quite handy to have, I'm guessing, for moving boulders and rocks and mountains, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna stay on this screen. Let me know. No, you don't want it. You don't want strength. Okay. Okay. Keep old moves. We haven't destroyed your moveset. And now we can trade back. Or I could just play with Machamp for a little while. That might be quite fun. Nah, I won't do that, my friend. Look at how good it looks. Jace, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you enjoy the stream. Let's go action. We are continuing. We're on the SSN at the moment. No problem, Nick. I'm just helping out Nick with evolve his Machoke into a Machamp. So we learned that Machamp can move mountains with one arm, which is pretty impressive for a four-armed Pokemon. Right, cool. That is that task complete. Now let's get on with this SSN stuff, because I'm really looking forward to battling Lieutenant Surge. And I wonder if, like, and just like every point I'm like, is it going to be like the original game? Is it going to have the same like combination of stuff when you have to try and get into the gym to unlock the gates and stuff like that? Machamp to Machamp, amazing skipping the entire generation. Yeah, I mean, it's just the skills of this Let's Go game that we've got. Yeah, not Machoke. Okay, so we've been all down here, we've been all down there. I think we need to head up the stairs. Now we've explored everywhere on this level, and there is more exploring to do. Who's this guy? This ship, she's a luxury liner that Pokemon trainers the world over love to get a ride on. Every time we pull into port, we have a fancy party and invite all the best trainers to attend. That's super nice to hear, isn't it? Okay, we'll go down here first. I know, it looks absolutely incredible. I've journeyed far and wide, but all my travels I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like that one. It's a huge round Pokemon. Wonder if he's talking about that Snorlax we were mentioning earlier. I'm sure he is. Can't think of any other big... Well, there are other big round Pokemon, but not big round Pokemon that sleep a lot. I guess you could have like an oversized Jigglypuff. How good would that be? Like the biggest letdown for the game. It's like, right, we're gonna go get Snorlax, and it's just a fat Jigglypuff sitting in the road, blocking our way. And Jace, a good question for you, my friend. Are you planning on getting this game? I feel like it's a game you would enjoy a lot. I didn't actually feel like I would... I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I am, if I'm like completely honest. I really thought like it's going to be so similar to the original games, and there's not going to be like that little bit of magic to it that maybe they have the first time around when you play them, but I've been so surprised the whole time. Small trees can be chopped down by masterful secret technique chop down, but he's not going to give us it. I've seen Pokemon ferry Pokemon across water. I really have. Excellent. Fun fact, in copies of Red and Blue sold in Northern Ireland, the SS Anne is cut out as it's such a reminder of the Titanic. No way. And I do plan to pick up it eventually. That's good news, but is that actually the truth? I kind of want a copy of one of those games, just so I can say I've got it. Because those games have got to be worth, like not for the value of them, but it's cool to have something like that, if that's true. I don't know if you're just like totally winding me up, which would not be far from the truth, Jace, most of the time. But if it's true, every time. And Johnny, how are you, mate? Thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you've had a good day, my friend. We're running low on zippy zaps. You think Japan even knows we exist? I don't know, man. Like, Pokemon are pretty sensitive with like different things, aren't they? So I don't know. I didn't really realize that the island was so passionate about the old Titanic, but maybe that's it, Matt. That's the thing. Yeah, Europe. Is that a place? Is that a real place? Okay, come on. Which did you find more worthy? A strong Pokemon or a rare Pokemon? I don't know. Strong, I guess. Strong. Every time. Oh yeah, you built it, but like that wasn't the reason that it sunk. It was the captain, right? I've seen the movie. It was the captain. He was reckless, couldn't wait, he wasn't patient, and he hit an iceberg. It's nothing to do with the craftsmanship of the vessel. It's if only the guy had taken his time, they would have spotted the iceberg and been able to get around it. It's a lesson for you there. Interestingly though, the sister ship of the Titanic is, when it was dismantled, a part of it was put into a hotel in my hometown where I grew up, which is just one of the most pointless bits of information I've probably ever said on this stream, but there you go. Imagine the irony if he was drunk. He probably was drunk. Come on, like, to be fair, the guy, like, the film probably glossed over it. Like, the film totally glossed over that part of, and it was, the captain was drunk. He was like, we need to get to New York right now, like, full steam ahead. Let's put all the coal we've got into the burners. And then Jack was drawing pictures and whatever the other woman in the film's called. And then yeah, everything went tits up, didn't it? It was all bad. Yeah, Luigi, how are you doing, my friend? Sorry, we're in the midst of talking about the Irish and the Titanic. Interestingly enough, but it's all good. It's like a history lesson. And Johnny, that was mean towards all Irish people. I'm sorry. It's kind of true. I'm gonna get slammed for these comments. But if common stereotype is anything like Jason, I know he does like a drink. So I mean, and actually, all the boys I've met, all the guys I've met, that I've got friends with over the years that I've met from Ireland, I've always liked a bit of a drink, party and going out. So, I mean, they're just generally pretty fun guys to be around and hang around. So yeah. Lee, are you going to Harrogate? Yes, I will be going. So it should be a lot of fun as well. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully it goes a lot better. I feel like super relaxed about going into it. It's not like massively important for me. So I think going in that mentality, I'm going to prepare for it obviously as well. But I think having that mentality with not really a lot of pressure on the line for myself, it just makes it a lot more enjoyable. And I'm just looking forward to kind of going and hanging out and seeing people. And I guess that's the thing, like from doing the commentary in Brazil, that was like it kind of reminded me that was kind of like the one of the best parts about going to events is like it's not the competing, it's hanging out and interacting and seeing the people that you love to hang out with. So I mean, yeah, that's what it's all about. And I'll look forward to seeing you there as well, Ethan. Jess, if you buy me a pint, I might forgive you. Always, my friend. For the forgiveness, it's always worth it. That's kind of true, Lee. I love you. N523B or 33. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you very much for joining us this evening, and I hope you enjoy the stream with us tonight. We are aboard the SSN on this luxury cruise liner. Hopefully I think we're going to get a secret technique here, which is going to be good. Lee for the champion. I hope that would be amazing if I could do something like at Harrogate. Yeah, especially with it being in the UK as well, it'd be nice. Ethan, yeah, same. Johnny, so here is where Gary's Raticate died. Interesting. Is that what you just said? I just totally missed that. And that is sad, and it is interesting. Ethan already locked my invite, so can relax. Yeah, that's the super nice thing about it as well, man. He can teach you this cool secret technique if you ask him. He's really famous for it. Though, he looked pretty done in by seasickness when I saw him. Hey, before you go to meet him, how about it take a look and see how well you've been raising your Pokemon, huh? By having a battle. When's the event again? It is, I think, the weekend, like the 14th, 15th of December? Around that time, anyway. I think it's like the weekend before Christmas. Or the weekend before Christmas. Christmas falls on like Tuesday or something, I think this day. Yeah, so 14th, 15th, around that time. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. It's a weird place to have a regional, but I mean, it's about to send out Eevee. We'll keep battling. We need to show this Eevee who's boss. I wonder if it's going to reveal its secret move, or if we can just overcome it with Zip Zap. Don't you really know the fan theory that says Gary's Raticate or Rattata? I don't remember it died here on the ship. I don't, but that makes a lot of sense, because he does have it when you battle him here originally, and then never has it again after that, does he? So, yeah. But I wasn't aware of it. Wait, Raticate is going to die on this ship. But I'm Raticate, not our Raticate, my friend. We will keep you safe. We'll keep you in the box until we leave the ship, so we know that you're fine. And then we can. Do we want to learn? No, keep all the moves. I don't want to learn Slam. Never liked Slam as a move. No pint for you. Fury swipes, keep all moves. Charmeleon doesn't need Fury swipes. Send in Oddish. Yes, we'll switch. Because we're cheap. And we're going to just type match as we do through this. It was only because we needed Squirtle in. So, like Tuesday's episode, we needed Squirtle, we needed room for it. So, I slotted Squirtle in. and just benched you. But like I say, it was more to keep you safe from the ship, because we knew what would happen. If you were out battling on the ship, there was a really high chance that you could die in here, and we didn't want that to happen. So, to prevent that, we boxed you, and as soon as we leave the ship, we can throw you back in the team. Everyone's a winner. Whoa, I can't believe it. I believe it, Kiriaku. Okay. Looks so sad every time we beat him. Wow, Osiris, you've got pretty strong. Ugh, nothing, that's cool. Anyway, go meet the captain and have him show you his secret technique. Sounds kind of weird. I believe none of this. It's true, man. This poor guy is just throwing up over a bin can, and he's got constant kids coming in with their Pokemon trying to ask to teach them moves. Well, to be honest, you choose to give your name to Rattata. You can't be expected to arrive at the end of the series. I reckon though we will have Raticate at the Elite Four 100%. Like Raticate and Butterfree are the two that I definitely want. We'll obviously have Charizard as well, Johnny. So, did you want from me? Oh, you want to learn my secret technique? Of course, I'd be happy to teach it. Come along with me. Pika Pika. Haha, that Pikachu looks more than ready to learn my secret technique, but I'm afraid it's really only for humans. Okay, that's cool. What's this? You really want to try to learn it no matter what? Well, color me surprised. I've traveled all over this wide world, and this is the first time I've had a Pokemon want to learn my secret technique. But with spirit like that, well then, who am I to say no? I'll teach this special secret technique to even Pikachu of yours. Come with me, little friend. Now watch carefully. That's kind of cool that teaching like HMs to humans now. That's cool. In before Raticate sweeps the 4. I mean, that would be the dream. That would be good. Look forward to this review episode, Lee. That's all I'm saying. Ah, excellent. I kind of want to know the result, but there's a part of me that doesn't want to know the result. I just want the battle card sent, and then I can watch it and find out. Have we learned it then? Did we learn it? Phew. I guess yes, and sit still again. Goodbye for now. Goodbye, Captain. Yeah, just send the battle cards and I will look at it and I will enjoy it. I'm looking forward to it. And I believe that we're gonna have Johnny on next week, which would be a lot of fun. But yeah, did the code I sent you work? Yes, it did, Johnny. So it was great. So that will be included in next week's. We'll probably start with that just to recap, because we got Jace and Nigel's game as well from this week that was a bit delayed. So we'll start off really quick with those two, and then we'll go into the rest of the games, and it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, thank you for doing that as well, mate. It's like I was putting it in, I was like, why isn't this working? I was like in the middle of recording all the games, and I was like, damn, of all the games, game 3, and it was like such a good setup to that point as well. There he is, the man. We need to go to the Pokemon Center though, so we need to recharge our Zippy Zap. Why does this main character have a resting bitch face? I know. Okay, Pokemon Center. We haven't really explored much of Vermilion City yet, have we? So maybe we do the gym and then we have a wander around the town to see what's what. Thoughts on Spore Sleep in VGC? I think it's a lot better now than it used to be. I think they've like balanced it out quite well. I know in singles like they have the sleep clause, so like only one Pokemon can be put to sleep at a time. If I'm honest, I don't think that would be a bad thing to bring into VGC. If I'm honest, but like I don't mind how it is right now. I think because you've got all the terrains, they don't affect grass types. So I think, where's that party? Okay, how do I move it? How do I move this into in party? Add to party. Yes. Okay, Mitch, we're gonna just sit you out for this one. We need to get this Rattata and get Jace leveled up to Raticate. But yeah. Can't wait to see the review episode with Johnny. I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, Nick, I don't mind Sleep and Spore in VGC now. I think back in the day when you could put grass types to sleep and there was no terrains and there was a lot less to kind of tech against it. I think it was a little bit broken, but they've patched all that up now, so I think it's a lot better than it used to be. So yeah. And Luigi, I haven't been on vacation for so long. Apparently it seems like I'm too dumb to look up train connections flights to Harrogate. If you want a hand, let me know. I can totally help you out with trains and stuff like that. It's a bit of a weird place to come to, and it's a bit of a weird place to get to from the airports and things like that. You all want to cringe listening to my accent. I know, you sick people. Nah, your accent's gonna be great, Johnny. Like, listen to me. You've got the worst accent ever. But it works somehow. I 4-0 someone without taking damage thanks to Spore. I mean, some games it can be broken, but I think like there is a lot of utility moves that can help you prevent having sweeps like that now. If people don't prepare for sleep, then I think it's like more. I don't want to sound mean, but I think it's like something you really, if you go into a tournament, especially in a tournament ready team, I think it's something that you really always should be considering in team building and having a way around that. So it shouldn't happen. You know, Game Freak have put like measures in the game now that allow you to utilize those, so you're not totally wiped out by them. But yeah, I mean, it's still a little bit broken if your opponent's not got much. Not many ways to shut you down. And that sounds like horrible times. It does sound like horrible times, doesn't it? And Johnny, your blog has a lot of useful info on it, so it'll be interesting to see your take on the games. Yeah, that is such nice words from a nice man, isn't it? And sorry, king of bad accents right here. Jace, you have got the best accent out of everyone. I'm not taking any of that. The Irish is, personally I love the Irish accent. I think it's one of my favourites. I do a terrible impression. Let's fight all these guys so they're not moving. If you build a Trick Room team without Coco or Finny, you don't know how to play Trick Room, in my opinion. And Luigi, if you had any advice on where I am best looking for information, I would definitely appreciate that. Everything I've found so far are 15 to 20 hour train connections where I have to switch trains like 4 to 7 times, so I'll probably have to look into flights. Oh, okay. If you are flying, the best airport to fly into is going to be Leeds. There is a bus service that you can take from Leeds Airport. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to get into Harrogate. They run pretty regularly through the day. You don't need to pre-book the bus, the coach either. Across the Harrogate from Leeds Airport. Self-destruct! What is this? Okay, Pikachu, just brushing that off. Bye-bye, Voltorb. But if you get in the train, where are you travelling from? That would be a good nugget of information. Okay, let's bring in something that can. Okay, let's bring in Johnny and do this. How is the name of the airport written pronounced? Okay, I'm traveling from Berlin. Okay, it's Leeds and Bradford Airport, I think. Airport. That's how I think. I think it's Leeds and Bradford, but it should just be under Leeds Airport. I know Urine's travelling into Leeds. Berlin, if you're getting the train, then there is the obviously the Eurostar, which you'll get into London Pancras, and then what you want to do is get the East Coast line up to York, and then from York it's another, so it should be just 2 connections from London, so you should get the East Coast from London, King's Cross up to York, and then from York I think it's like a 30-minute train ride across to Harrogate. Best place to look for train tickets in regards to that. So get your Eurostar direct to St Pancras, and then go to the trainline.com, because they will be able to provide probably the best kind of price tickets, and you'll be able to get like a one-way ticket to Harrogate, and you'll probably change at York, but that's the change that you're looking for. Why am I so under leveled? I don't know, it's weird. I feel like Charmeleon's like really hard to level up in this game. So basically just to London and 1 to 2 switches of shorter connections from there, yeah. So the journey from London to York, it will be about 2.5 hours, and there's not really much getting around that, to be honest. It's probably the quickest way outside of flying up there that you're gonna have. But yeah, it should be like 2 connections, because that line from London King's Cross, it's the East Coast line, which I used to take to get to my parents when I was at university, and that's direct. That goes through York, so it would be to York, and then you get off at York, and then there is definitely 100% connections from York to Harrogate. So because I'm potentially going to be visiting my parents when I go up there, and then what I'm going to do is just get the train down each day, which will take me about an hour and a half to, about an hour and a half total from my parents to Harrogate, like with the connection from York. So yeah, that's pretty much it, but flying will be a lot quicker, but the train's not bad, it's just expensive, that's all. It's a red trash can. So it's to the left, isn't it, I think. I haven't paid any attention to what these guys are saying. What have they said? Okay, I'll talk. I heard there isn't a switch in any trash cans next to the red trash can. Okay, that's cool. And then let me give you a hint for the double barriers. After you push the first switch, you need to push the second switch right after. 2 switches are adjacent to each other. Okay, that's good information. If you are having trouble reaching Lieutenant Surge, why don't you check a trash can next to the blue trash can? Okay, next to the blue. So this is next to the blue. This is next to the blue. There's a switch, and it's adjacent to it, but it's not next to a red trash can, meaning that it has to be the one at the top, I'm guessing. Which means it has to be this one. Switch under it! We got it right the first time! How good is that? We can read and take advice. I'm not so dumb. I remember doing this when I first played through the game, and I was like, I'd always get the first one, and then it would be like, it's not in this trash can, and we reset, and then you have to go around all the other trash cans again to do it. But here we are. Look at this man. Specimen of a man. Lieutenant Surge, one of the coolest gym leaders in the Kanto region. Ten Hut, welcome to Vermilion City Gym. You will look. I should put in like an Arnie voice on, because I always feel like it's Arnie. And Mr. and Mrs. Games, how are you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining us this evening. You are coming in a perfect time. We're about to face down against Lieutenant Surge. It's going to be a lot of good. It's going to be amazing. I feel like the stream's like paused for me. It's paused. I'm just going to refresh it. And all the people watching you while you check the trash cans. Oh god, I know, yeah. But I feel like I should put an Arnie voice on for this. Because he had the Arnie voice, kind of Arnie voice in the series, didn't he? You will look at the... I'm not going to do it. Giant-sized challenger, ha ha ha. You got a big and brassy nerves to take me on with other puny Pokemon. A Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. Okay, here we go. Just bring it on, Lieutenant Surge. He's got 3 Pokemon, okay. So we're not going to fall into the trap of using Pikachu against all of these, because we're going to keep Pikachu fresh for that Raichu match. No, like Arnie, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know. Hey you! You know, like kind of like big and like brassy and like Arnie. I feel like it's not working. Okay, we shouldn't bring Johnny in because he's so low health. Let's bring in Ivysaur. Stockiani. Stockiami. Yeah. Stocky. I haven't heard that word in forever. Such a good word. I need to bring it back and use it a lot more. Right, let's kick this Voltorb's ass. Right. Love you too, my friend. I'll try and get better at the voices as well. I feel like I'm just kind of warming into it, but I feel like I keep falling back into the same voices and just putting this like this weird like announcer voice on for everything. Huge damage. This Voltorb's like actually a lot stronger than what I expected, but I feel like Ivysaur's gonna do it. We should have leech seeded it. Watch Lieutenant Surge pull out like a full restore. But nah. Right. And Johnny, you see, you thought your accent was bad. My accent, you see. You didn't even know I was saying Arnie. I wish Arnie was called Oni. What are we gonna do? What's coming in? Magnemite? Okay, let's give Jay's face a run out. Probably not going to be the best. I remember your voice well. Replace gone. Time to me. Always. And it looks like a class. It looks like a cookbook. Cookbook, of course. And thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Games, for the follow. And I hope you enjoy the stream of this all tonight. Superfang. Should we go for that? Yeah, let's go for some Superfang stuff. It's not going to do very much. Except that 50%. And Crunch might be... Oh, my. Okay. Toughed it out. Through the love. Didn't want to go down. Okay, we're going to have to come back, I think, to... we can't switch anything into a Thunderbolt except Pikachu. Things are pretty tough now. This Raichu's going to be hard. Kookbook. Best way to hear his accent is Kookbook. Kookbook. It's how it's written as well, so it's like, it totally makes sense. Alright, we should be able to get this thing with double kick. But we're pretty low on health. So this Raichu's going to be a little bit awkward to face down on. Voice acting is hard, mate. I can't voice act for crap due to the accent of my region. I would like to hear some. Adrian! Yeah, we can totally do the Rocky stuff. The Rocky stuff's easy. And I mean, like, Lieutenant Surge could totally fall into the Rocky category. Like, easy. Okay, here's the Raichu. First encounter with Raichu. Mean old Raichu. Okay. What we'll do is get some potions on the go. Let's get a super potion. Heal up this Pikachu. Make it a fairer fight. Stacker Tacker. Is that how you pronounce it, Jace? How is that? It's like the Northern Irish. Stacker Tacker. I don't know if that's any good. It's probably, to you, probably sounds terrible. Let's see how much a Zippy Zap does. I don't imagine it doing a lot. And because there's no abilities here, we don't need to worry about attacking into a lightning rod. So that's good. Double kick. What's this going to do? Okay, this is fine. But we're going to have to potion up again. But this Raichu's like level 26, so it's way stronger than Pikachu. I didn't think we'd be so far behind with levels at this point. Okay. Don't cry, Pikachu. Do not cry. Okay, we need more super potions. Okay, we got like 2 left, so it's totally fine. We can easily do this. That wasn't even me. He's talking about Stack Attacker. Oh, I'm just totally misreading the chat. Sorry, Johnny. I don't know why, but Stack Attacker sounds kind of cool in Northern Irish as well. But Johnny, when we do our stream, we can have, like, when we do our review episode, we can go through all this and we can have a little bit of fun with it as well. So, have you tried co-op yet? Co-op or the coop? The coop. Right, We've done this. We're fine. Yeah. I feel like Pikachu's like wussing out of this, but it's done alright. We've had to super potion up a few times. But we've got next badge, which is pretty nice. Excellent. And 3 badges down. Wants to learn takedown. Yeah, we'll learn takedown. I don't think you've got many other options. Yeah, you've got tackle, so let's get rid of tackle. Yeah, the Victoria co-op. No 2-player. It's pretty cool. That Pikachu is a pussy. There is no way a Pokemon is going to cry because it has low HP. Maybe this one does. But we got the Thunder Badge. That's all that matters. Pikachu's happy now. Giving us a high five doing that. Yeah, we need to train it. Apparently the Leeds airport is a non-existent to German flying companies. Huh. If Urine's here, we should like... Oh, we got an autograph from Lieutenant Surge. Don't worry, that's not all I'm giving to you. Got Thunderbolt from Lieutenant Surge. Excellent. Thank you, Surge. That is good. I wonder which airline Urine's flying with. That's a bit annoying that there's no German airlines flying into that airport. Like, the other option is that might be a little bit quicker for you is flying into Newcastle and then getting the train from Newcastle. Like, it'll be a lot quicker, than getting the train or getting into London. Doing this, so you could fly to Newcastle and then get the train from Newcastle to Harrogate. That could be an option, and then you get to go to one of the greatest cities in the world in Newcastle. So that would definitely be an option for you, man. And Luigi, alright, I might ask him. Thanks for sure. Yeah, ask him. But like, Newcastle is definitely an option you should consider. It's probably not one that many people are doing, but it's definitely worth looking at. Johnny, Thunderbolt when you have Pokemon around level 23 is kind of insane. Some cheap thing. Forgot that it's called. Yeah, it's crazy, Johnny, that you get that move so early on in the game. Did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Yes. Oh, you see, my favorite Rapidash is the cutest. It's so cute and lovely and smart. It's almost too much to take. Plus, it's really amazing when you stop to look at it, don't you think? Oh yes, it looks so stunning. It's hot, it's so kind. You can't help but love it. And when you hug it tight, when it's sleeping, it's so warm and cuddly. Plus, it looks spectacular, of course. Oh, I'm simply ravishing when... Oops, look at the time. I kept you for too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. You got a Pikachu set from the chairman. Pikachu set in your clothing trunk. It's a costume set that you can use to dress up your partner Pokemon. You can change your bag options in the main menu. So let's have a look at this. And split train journey up to reduced cost. Yeah, that's another option as well. I've done that recently. It was super easy to do. Okay, hats. Sailor hat, sports hat. Okay, there's no extra hats. Is that clothing? This guy's totally lied to us. There's no additional clothing in the trunk. Our chairman is outspoken Pokemon. Yeah, we're not gonna hang around in here. This guy hasn't given us anything. Do you really read all that text? Not really, man. I'm just doing it for the sake of the playthrough, to be honest. It's Misty! Oh, it's you again. Wow, you beat Lieutenant Surge. You must be pretty good. Glad to see you're really learning a thing or two, and your Pokemon must have tried the best. They did. Misty healed your Pokemon. Excellent. That's great. Thanks, Misty. I'm going swimming in the sea. There are times when you just want to break free from a puny little pool and swim in the big blue. Where are you headed next? Have you been to Diglett's Cave? It's pretty close by. If you haven't been, I could show you the way. You want a guide? Yes. Then let's go. Okay. We do kind of need to go to the Pokemon to get some Pokeballs, but I mean, this cuts down time, so let's go on Diglett's Cave and do some stuff. And is Mario Kart 8 worth 48, dude? No way, man. I'm sure that I saw an offer on eBay, on like the August store on eBay, where they had it for like 30 something, I think. And maybe the eShop has it reduced as well at the minute. Well, I'll be. Did you know this huge long tunnel was dug entirely by Diglett? That's interesting. Okay, I found something. 175 euros, Berlin to Leeds, back and forth. Is that cheap expensive? It feels kind of expensive, to be honest, man. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's what, £150? I mean, that might not be too bad as well. I don't know why we're wasting great balls. We need to get back to these Pokeballs. We've got like 130 of them, so we're fine. I feel like I haven't thrown a Pokeball in forever. I'm back out of lurk mode now. The set is over. Those were tense. It sounds like it was a great set. I honestly can't wait to have a look and watch that match. Well, it's probably going to be one of the big highlighted games in week 4 when we do the review episode. For those of you that don't know, so we're running that throw was terrible. And it got away. Okay, so we just waste everything. That was terrible. We don't want the Zubat. But we do want a Diglett. We've got to get a Diglett while we're here. That's pretty good. It's been €50 more or less to fly from Pisa to London. Okay. So it might be alright. I'm not too sure. I feel like it depends what airline it's with as well. Like, I feel like that's kind of expensive, but it might be okay. And considering it's not too long away, it might be alright. Newcastle costs about the same. It's 2 weeks before the flight, so it's obviously not cheap yet. I mean, the quickest option is always going to be going to Leeds. Come on, we've got to get a we've got to get a Diglett. It can't be that hard to catch. Ugh. I think we're going to have to go to Great Ball. And we still got like a bunch of Great Balls, so that's fine. Okay, that's great. In a Great Ball. Yeah, so I think go to Leeds if you can, and you're right, like the costs aren't great, but the travel from Leeds to Harrogate will be a lot less than it will be from Newcastle to Harrogate, so that's something else that you have to kind of weigh up as well. Ryanair, boys, Ryanair, yes, Ryanair, classy way to travel. Luigi, so the tourney is on Saturday and Sunday, right? Probably going to fly there on Friday and fly back Monday. Yeah, so the tournament is Saturday and Sunday. There'll probably be like an MSS on Sunday with top 8 as well. Yeah, so you could potentially fly back Sunday night, because the tournament and everything should be wrapped up by about 4 or 5 o'clock. So if there is a flight, you could fly back Sunday, but if not, if you want to stick around and have a look around Harrogate and Leeds and other places, then you could go back Monday. That'll be fine. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. A bit further, but it's the best so far. Yeah, it's always frustrating when it's like I kind of want it to be a bit cheaper, but then if it's the best, then yeah, I mean, just go with it. Remember me, I'm one of Professor Oak's assistants. I'm so glad I ran into you. Why don't I show you a neat trick? Actually, no, it's a little too bright out here. Inside, I'll be waiting inside to show you. Whenever you're ready, Osiris. Okay, what's this guy gonna show us? I don't feel like he's gonna show us. Kind of creepy. Assistant, so you came. Then let's get down to brass tasks. I've got something good to show you. Believe it or not, I have mastered a secret technique. Light up. Now let me turn off the lights and nice and dark. Now you can calm your heart and breathe deeply. You'll be able to sense your surroundings no matter how dark it is. There you go. That light's back on. I guess I guarantee the guy's just flicking a light switch here. Just complete con. It's bright even when the lights are off. My keen focus spreads to those around me. You see, here I can teach you to do it. Pikachu's going to learn everything, isn't it? Okay. There we go. Pikachu's going to learn it now. Calm your heart and light up. There we go. I haven't been flying in a while, and I remember the last time kind of being anxious. Yeah, I hate flying. I've flown so much this year as well, going to events and holidays and stuff like that. But yeah, I still like all the flying I've done. I never like it. I always get anxious flying, and it's always the takeoff and the landing. Like as soon as we're up high and everything's fine, then I'm normally alright. It's just the landing part, and if there's turbulence, I just hate it. I always think I'm gonna crash. It's always the worst. Yeah, let's go together. I don't know where you're taking me. I should be really reading this. That had been good for the rocket tunnel. Yeah. It will be very good. So just to head east here from Cerulean City, that's the direction. Got it? Just keep going that way and you'll eventually hit the cave system called Rock Tunnel. I hear it's pitch dark. If you use light up though, don't have to be scared of the dark. See you around. Thank you very much, Kiriaku. Pokemon has actually helped with my fear of flying quite a bit. That's good. I mean, I think, like Ethan, I'm totally better than I used to be. Like, but I still get like pretty anxious. Like the flight back from Brazil was pretty. The turbulence was pretty bad. Like for most of the flight back, and that was pretty scary at times. Because then I get thinking and I overthink everything, and I'm like, okay, what happens if this happens, and what happens if actually we're gonna actually crash now, and then all these horrible thoughts, and I'm like, okay, I've got to stop doing this. Let's put a movie on and concentrate on something else. And evening, Nigel. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well, having a good day, having a good evening, and I hope you enjoyed the stream with us here tonight. We are on the way to the Rock Tunnel. We got through SSR, we kicked Lieutenant Surge's ass, but we got quite a bit of leveling up to do. Never changed, no mate, never changed. Overthink everything. But yeah, that's just how I am, I think. But it was fine. Like the flight back, I just put Pulp Fiction on, and everything, all my troubles went away with some Marcellus Wallace action. Okay, I don't know how far to kind of take us with the stream tonight, what the best point to stop is. And Ethan, I managed to sleep through most of the flight back. Oh man, that's the thing, like I slept really well on the flight there, and then I was like, okay cool, I'm gonna sleep fine on the flight back. Because I had to go to work the next day, which you knew. But yeah, I was like, I just couldn't sleep at all. The whole flight back. Monday was a pretty brutal day. It was horrible, but we got through it, and it's all in the past now. But the flight in general was fine. It was alright. It didn't feel like, I don't really mind. I know like a lot of people don't like long haul flights, but I prefer a long haul to a short flight. And it sounds super weird, but yeah, I don't know. I never mind long haul flights at all. Alright, flying back Sunday is no option. I can only find €400 flights for that day. I guess even the extra hotel night thrown, yeah, it will be so much cheaper just staying an extra night. And it gives you a chance to experience Harrogate for another night, which I've never been to Harrogate before, but I'm sure it's a pretty nice place. Full of lots of Yorkshiremen and women, which are always very friendly, so that's a plus. And you can do lots of, yeah, it'd be good. I can barely sleep while traveling, whether it's car or plane. Yeah, I'm just temperamental with when I can sleep. Like sometimes I'm fine, other times I'm just hopeless. Yeah, I'd say I'm more hopeless than actually alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat this Onyx as easy as we did Brock's, but we'll see. Rock Throw, I think we can do it. I can barely stay awake on public transport. You're blessed. Blessed, Jason. And can you do a video about show me your Pokemon drawer? You were so nervous. It made me nervous. I was worried you were a murderer or something. Draw. Pokemon draw. What do you mean, man? The Pokemon draw, like the Pokemon like collection I have. if that's what you mean, I can totally do that. It's all at my parents though. It's still all stashed there. And I actually thought, I've been asking my dad for the longest time, like, I know I've got like a bunch of like cards and yeah. So they're like my Pokemon collection, yeah. So I got like a huge collection of Pokemon stuff that I collected when I was younger, and it was like, that's my parents. It's like I'm sure it's in their house somewhere. It's got like a bunch of like first edition cards and stuff in it. And Nidorina. And it's got loads of other stuff as well, like memorabilia that I got from like the very first Pokemon Championships, and loads of other really cool goodies that I kind of kept. And I honestly thought my mum and dad had probably taken it down to like a charity shop, and not like intentionally, just to clear out some stuff and not realize what it was, and just got rid of it. But turns out my dad is a hero, and he found it like about 2 weeks ago, and he rang me and he said, I found all this stuff. So I was like, oh, that is awesome. And he was telling me about like all the bits and bobs that were in there. So next time I visit my parents, which will probably be Harrogate, I'll be able to pick all of it up and bring it down. So it'll be nice. Yeah, it'd be cool to do a video on it all, because it's all like really old Pokemon memorabilia and things like that. And like, I can't remember like the first edition cards that I have, but it's all base set stuff. I know I've got like Charizard, I know I've got like Venusaur, all the main shiny like hollow ones, so that's kind of cool. I have no idea what kind of condition they're in, but I wouldn't really be looking to sell them anyway, because they have that kind of sentimental value to me more than anything. But I tell you what I could do some cool giveaways with the stuff. That would be cool, because there is some really cool stuff in there, so we could do some amazing giveaways on the channel, which is a really good idea, I think. Yeah. Broken Identity, our old band. So for those of you that aren't aware, Mr. and Mrs. Games is an old friend of mine that I went to school with, Will, and we used to have a band, and it was called Broken Identity. It was like the first band I was in. It was a lot of fun. We had some cracking tracks. I don't know if I've still got. I've probably got a CD around somewhere with some of the recordings that we did and tracks that we did. Don't cry, Pikachu. But yeah, let's bring in the sax lad. Talking of that, Tom is not here tonight. He's let the team down. And Luigi, damn Google must think I'm rich. Recommend me all those hotels that look like the Queen lives there. There's like, I think the closest hotel to I think there's a travel lodge. Let's withdraw, because we should be faster. We can take less damage from this dig. Not waste the turn attacking. You've got a SoundCloud link of it. That's cool, man. I would like to, well, don't post it here. Send it to me, and I'll judge whether or not we should we should post it live for all the guys here to have a listen to. I can imagine it's pretty raw. It's really sad. I've got like there's still like a MySpace page of like an EP I did when I was in university. There's like 5 tracks in there. I was so proud of those songs as well that I recorded. They were like really good quality as well. I had like them engineered by Jace, an Irish mate of mine who is like, he's a sound engineer now, and he did such a good job with them. But for some reason, MySpace doesn't allow you. It doesn't allow you to play the tracks anymore, and I can't get a hold of them anywhere else, because my hard drive that they were all on with all the original tracks and everything like that died, and I can't recover the information, which is super sad. Super sad, but never mind. Musically, I never imagined that. Yeah, man. I've got like there. I got my pride and joy around here, which is this beauty. This baby. This my Fender, my yellow Fender Strat, which is just the most beautiful guitar ever. It was blue, but I did a spray job on it and turned it to yellow. But it's yeah, it's amazing. It's like yeah, but I'm well into my music. I don't get to play as much anymore, but too busy doing content on the channel and things. But I still, yeah, big fan. Love my music. Love playing. I should really do it a lot more, but yeah, that's something I just need to motivate myself to do. There's no one to blame. I can't make excuses. It's just down to myself. So, Linny, how are you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining us this evening. We are doing some more Let's Go Pikachu. We'll be back to doing some battle spot stuff over the weekend and next week. So there will be viewer battles next week. So it'd be good if you came and joined us, my friend, and took part on those. Too busy playing Let's Go. I know, right? And I mean, it's not a bad thing as well. So I've been lacking in creating music recently as well. Too much Pokemon. I know, yeah. It's like you do Pokemon or you do music. I don't think there's like an equal balance there. Although I guess when like I used to play when I first started, I used to do a lot of music. So it's just finding the balance. But yeah, Let's Go is taking way over right now. Is this guy gonna challenge us to a duel? Yes, he is. Only if we talk to him now. But yeah, I mean, I still have like picks and plectrums lying around all over the place. I do play occasionally, but it's like it's super casual now. I'm good, by the way, Lee. I just finished my flinch match with Will. Yeah, I heard it was an absolute stormer, mate. I can't wait to have a watch of those replays. I said to Will, don't pause the result in when you send me the codes. Just send me the codes, and I'll look forward to watching through it and see. And check your Twitter, PMD, when you get 5. Awesome. Thank you so much, my friend. I'll look forward to checking those out. That would be a lot of fun, and I can't believe you've done that. That is amazing. I should pass them on to Sam as well, and I'm sure he would enjoy having a listen through all those from the good old days. Man, I could tell you some stories about me and Will. Hilarious stories. There's a classic story about a glass window and at our school, and and a PC monitor. The two that definitely spring to mind as cherished memories from my time at St Oswald's. Yeah, it's Lost Long for Lionheart Radio. Yeah, we actually got played on our local radio station, which was pretty cool, which was pretty nice. Yeah, so yeah, I'm sounds good. Won't spoil it then. I'm just having a couple of games on Basketball Ladder. Got an itch to keep playing along. And doesn't the IC start tonight? Lee, you still got those world's guitar picks? Yes, I have. I really don't want to open them though, because it's such a nice pack. I kind of feel like I've seen a few people online frame them and put them up, so I think I'll probably do something similar with them. Just get a little frame and put them in, because it's such a nice memorabilia. And it's midnight, Nigel, at the IC starts, so if you can stay awake and then you can get ahead of the pack. I never know which is better with the IC. There's always like the argument, like you just cram in all your games at the start, or you cram them in on Sunday. I always feel like if you cram them in Sunday, you've got a better chance of getting that higher score, because you're always going to technically run into higher players, aren't you, Luigi? So the second cheapest hotel I found is €79 per night. The cheapest one is €19, and the picture is just woods. I feel like I should not book the €19 one if I want to return from Harrogate. Yeah, don't book that, man. Don't book that. No. There's lots of guest houses, I think, around Harrogate, so that's probably your best option, like bed and breakfasts. And the majority of those look kind of nice as well. Now then, need arena. But yeah, you probably don't need to pay £19 to stay in Woods for the evening. So excellent. And the best I've done in IC, I played all my games on Sunday and finished 1787 with 27 games. So there you go, guys. There is proof in itself from the master himself, Will. So do it all on Sunday. Save your Friday and Saturday night. and oh, what was that? This Nidoran is just toying with us. I mean, that's a third. Is that the third or second excellent run that we've had? Yeah, look into Airbnb as well. I'm gonna find. Yeah, there's some actually really nice Airbnbs I think around there. So, you should be able to find something. So right there, come right down. Okay, get ready, go. I tried to jump out of the way, but we got it just in time. Can't believe we're not getting it. Come on, this time. Yes, we got it. We got it. Nidoran, we have you. It's not a... Okay. I feel like we need to heal our Pokemon. I'm blaming Misty for this. Combo 2, okay. Synchronized Pokeball throwing is good 2-player. Oh! Nice. Nidorino. Oh, this bad. Who wants dibs on this thing? Because this thing is very cool. We're gonna give it a few berries. We're gonna love this thing up. We're gonna make sure that this thing is our best friend. Wants to join the squad. Okay. So we've got a tiny little. Come on, let's do this. Yes. Awesome! Who wants this? Who wants to be named after the Nidoking? Who wants it? You can play a few games on Friday to get people who are just playing for the Lele. Yeah, that's so true, Yuri. Like there's a lot of players that I think will just play those odd games, not care about their rating. And they're the kind of players, no offense to them, but they're the ones that just want the Pokemon, not interested in the thing, and they're the ones you really want to avoid. You want to be... okay, we'll do it, man. You've got it. You're going to be our Nidoking. And Jace is evolving, finally, from this little purple rat into the Rat King. The Rat King that is coming all the way to the Elite Four with us. Congratulations, your Jace face evolved into Eradicate. That's what you evolve into, Jace. Jace, when you hit the level, you're gonna evolve into that. And will just give me 45 people who just want that lady. Well, that's true as well, yeah. But I mean, playing 1500 each time, it's gonna be such a grind to get like high up, isn't it? Do we want to continue on? I think we just continue on our little route now. I'm gonna do the naming. Will 2, Will Poo, Will 2. Okay. Where are we going? I need to go into the box. Please do me well throughout this icy weekend pocket, otherwise I might have to be standard guy with a standard team. Don't worry if you got a standard team, and it'll probably do super well in the event in general. Rename! So, do you want your handle as a name, or do you want Will? Will Poo, okay. Will. Yeah, that's so weird. I never thought of that. Yeah. We've got 2 Will R's here. Which is mad. Strong name. Giant front teeth. Nah, mate. Just cute and furry and strong. And an Elite Four. An Elite Four kicker-asser. Okay, we've got Team Rocket Grunt. Wow, hey, you're the kid that's been getting in our way all the time. Hop, hop, jump, jump. Ooh, 3 of you, 4 of you. Wow. It's because of that Team Rocket's reputation was totally smashed. We'll never be able to face the boss at this rate, which means we'll have to take our revenge on you. All at the same time? Hold it! Who's here to help? Some Lapras chick. Ganging up on a child, I absolutely can't forgive that. Who are you, lady? We'll gang up and take you on too. I'll handle these 3. Okay, cool. Could you take that other one for me? Sure, we can do that. Yeah. Good answer. Now then, let's go. Dude, Arcanine is actually scary to face on the ladder when you don't have a Kyogre or something like that, especially with Snarl. Yeah, Arcanine's like, that's I was saying in, I don't know if I mentioned it this week, but I did briefly talk on the episodes this week on the channel playing the Yveltal Solgaleo team. I hardly ever brought the Incineroar, and one of the things that I really liked the idea of was replacing Incineroar with Arcanine. Because it just does a lot. It does a lot of the same things that you want Incineroar to do, but it's got Snarl as well. And I think it could potentially be like super good. You're not dropping the fire typing. You are losing the dark, but I mean you got Yveltal for that, so it's kind of fine to do. And I feel like that would give the team a lot more options. But then again, Incineroar is Incineroar, so it's always something you want to kind of keep around. And it says, how are you doing? Thank you for coming this evening and joining us all, and you did make it just in time, and we're just getting into it. We're nearly at the rock tunnel. Jeez, kid, just how strong are you? Too strong, too strong. Even 3 of us rushing you wasn't enough. Those incredibly powerful ice-type Pokemon. Who are you? Lorelei. Lorelei? Yeah, Lorelei. Yeah, that's it. Of course it is. My mind, it comes back to me. I'm Lorelei from the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Shall I freeze you all solid too? Elite Four, we surrender. And off they trot. I'm a pretty talented trainer. It was a plan to see during your battle. I see. So you're collecting gym badges. I look forward to when you come to challenge the Pokemon League. Until then, see ya. I kinda had a hope that she was gonna give us a Lapras. Mate, your new team is so cool. That would actually be nice if it works. Thank you so much, and please you like the new team. Yeah, I love the Solgaleo Yveltal combination. I'm kind of tempted to play an updated version of it in the IC, to be honest, so I might do that this weekend. But I do feel like Arcanine would fit in there really nicely. Well, strong ice types. That's it. Totally Johnny. It's I mean, Abomasnar's cool in certain situations, but I'm an ace trainer. You'll find ace trainers like me a lot tougher to beat than ordinary trainers. Okay. Types of Pokemon. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Should we read the magazine rack? Magazine rack's always been kind of fun. I just want to see if we're gonna get any goodies off anyone. I heard some kind of ghost has been appearing in Lavender Town. Everyone's talking about it. Okay. There's a magazine titled Speculation Monthly. Tales to be taken with a grain of salt. You read it, yes. This report reached us from a reader wishing to remain anonymous. They had this to say. It happened when I went to the Pokemon Tower. I'd been visiting a grave there, and when I went to leave, a mysterious dark figure appeared and chased me. I couldn't tell what it was, and I tried as desperately as I could to run away, but in the end it caught me anyway. Then the next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground outside the tower's entrance. What in the world was this thing? I think it was a ghost. I don't know. What was it? Just practicing some sun for IC, watching at the same time. Awesome. That's just perfect. That sounds like the perfect evening. Practicing for the IC. Everyone's super hyped for the IC. It's really nice. It makes like such a nice change, because normally when they come along, it's like, yeah, they're just like a thing in the way, but it's really like, I feel like the timing of this one's really good at the end of the series as well. It's nice, and like everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone's got their own team ideas that they want to bring, so it's gonna be a fun tournament. It is best of one, obviously, which isn't ideal, but we can't have everything. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. I am really looking forward to it. And your fans need broken identity, Lee. I'm sorry, not sorry. They don't need it, man. I need to listen to it first. I need to assess whether we can release this to them. Don't know if they do need it. Abomasnow is cool. I wanted to see what you did there. Abomasnow is very cool, man. It's very cool. Too cool. Saxlide wants to learn Water Gun. Yes, we will teach. We'll get rid of Bubble. No, we'll get rid of Tail Whip. Tail Whip's so pointless at this point. I never played one, so I'm a bit hyped. As long as I haven't started losing it. Best of 3 I see would be crazy. It would be crazy. We do need it. You don't need it, Jay. It's not yet, man. Not yet. If you're talking about best of 3 IC, then yes, we do definitely 100% need that, because that would be incredible. I don't know if you guys were around when I talked about it probably a month, 2 months ago, but I was like, in the next gen on the battle spot, if they keep that as a thing, one of the options I would love them to implement is once you've played an opponent, if you had the option to go on a best of 3 ladder, and then it pulled you up against certain trainers. I think that would be incredible for practicing. And then obviously then they could do best of 3 tournaments online and stuff like that. It just opens the door up so much more. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe if they do. Yeah, and I thought Jace was referring to the best of 3, but I don't know. Jace could be referring to the music stuff, which is like I don't know. It's I don't think we should expose anyone to that this evening. I think we should listen to that. And who we got for the ex Danny Miles? Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us tonight, my friend. I hope you enjoy the stream with us this evening, and I hope we do not disappoint with entertainment and crazy stories. Oh, you meant the music stuff, Jess. Of course you did. It doesn't need to be that way. Way harder to code. Just create the normal battle spot and the best of 3 battle spot. Yeah. If that would be easier to code, like, I'm not really too familiar with how hard the coding would be. But yeah, a best 3 battle spot would be insane. I don't know why I'm quick attacking. It is saving Zippy Zaps for later, but we are taking way more damage than we need to. Who cares about best of 3s? Best of 3s is way better than the tracks. Oh, I can't believe this. No. Pikachu, why didn't you hang on? That's the first time we've lost. We've fainted a Pokemon. This is awful. Ah. Enjoying it. Keep it up. Thanks so much, man, and great to have you here this evening with us. I hope you continue to enjoy it as we go on. I'm so sad that I'm lack of concentration, and all this talk about my very first band is distracting me, and now Pikachu's fainted. I can't believe that we did so little damage to that Primate. Let's bring in a Butterfree for some good action. Have you ever talked about the epic Lee versus Scott play fights? No, mate. I don't bring those up at all. Nah. I just keep all that in the past where it belongs, mate, to be honest. I agree, Johnny. Yeah. Lou will be mad about it. I know, yeah, Lou's gonna be so upset about that. That's not good. It's not good. Let's go. Butterfree's pulling it back for us. We'll pop back to the Pokemon Center and it's all good. Need to do a song with Lee before I die. That would be cool, man. We should totally do that. That would be really good. Is this a Nuzlocke? Did you just kill Lulu? No, it's not a It's not a Nuzlocke. I mean, we could do it as a Nuzlocke. Like, I'm gonna tell Lou. Don't tell Lou. This just needs to stay between all of us. No one needs to know about this. We can just get these great balls. We can go to the Pokemon Center. Everything is fine. I can't believe Pikachu is... We'll just pretend like that never happened. I also feel like parts of this story are a lot longer. They're more dragged out than they are in the regular game. I don't know if that's just me or if it's just I feel like Nuzlocke in this game would be batshit insane. It would be pretty insane. But I mean, we could do it. You already broke Nuzlocke rules by catching stuff. Ah, okay. Okay, it's pitch black in here. Do you want to use a secret technique lighter? Yes. Let's do it. Let's turn on these lights, Pikachu. Excellent. So we can see. And the rock tunnel. Oh man, look at all these Pokemon. This is crazy. They did a horrible job with the following mechanic. I've not really been paying much attention to it, so I will actually pay more attention going into after we've done this. I don't know who you are, but I'm just gonna follow you, assuming you are a streamer. If you're a streamer, I'm gonna follow as well. I'm gonna probably follow anyway, so yeah. Rhyhorn we got. Does anyone want Bagsies on Rhyhorn? Because I feel like having Rhydon in the team is always a good option. And now you've ruined it for me. Sorry, man. I totally have ruined it, haven't I? Ruined. I'll stop ruining things. Oh man, a Graveler. So this means we can get a Golem as well. This cave's already like super good. Can have a Golem. It's all gonna be good. Can we get it though? That is an excellent throw. And I feel like we're gonna get this Graveler. It's gonna be great. Ah, oh, okay. So close, almost got it. That was an excellent throw if I've ever seen one. Johnny ruins everything. Poor Johnny, always getting all the slack. Okay, that was a great throw. We should get it this time, alright? Geez, the size of the absolute unit that is Onyx. I know, it's a beast. We need to get one so we can ride around on them as well. Come on, I want to get this Graveler. Come on, okay. It's going to do the jump. Ah! Double jump. Kidding? Okay, excellent. Come on, this time. 1, 2. It's gonna run away. Totally gonna run away, I feel. Middle finger emote. You should make one. We got it! Excellent. Right, now we need to get that Onyx. Everything gets some points, which is all good. Okay. Tucked away in your Pokemon bag. So big! But everything's like actual size in this game as well, which is amazing. Let's give it a Raspberry. Okay, that's good. I feel like this thing's gonna be super hard to catch. He says, but we nearly get it. Just don't run away, Onyx. Come on. Oh, come on! We need to get this thing. It's gonna run. It's gonna do a runner. Okay, we'll give it another Raspberry. Can I use the other berries? Are they not as good? Is the Raspberry the best one? Okay, Onyx is trying to do something there, but it didn't work. Every time. And it's run. Screw you, Onyx. We'll get. We didn't even want you anyway. We'll get another one. Golbat. That's cool. Okay, we'll try and get Golbat. I feel like we need Ultra Balls. Can we use Peanut Berry? Berry that makes you slightly more likely to get an item when you give a Pokemon trying to catch. Nana Berry. Berry calms while Pokemon trying to catch them slightly when you give them a catch. We'll try Naban Berry. Okay. That was like the worst throw ever. Like literally. That was a good throw. That was an alright throw, I guess. But we're not gonna catch it. We're not gonna catch it just yet. Okay, nice. The Raspberry improves your catch rate. Naban restricts movement and is the chance to get items. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, man. And that throw was just, yeah. We got no luck. We didn't even want you anyway. Ellie, believe you, yeah. Yeah, it's true, it's true. It's a match-up. And remember, we've got the skills to evolve it from a match-up into a Machamp. Yes. I feel like we get this little guy. 1, 2, 3. I feel like we're cursed tonight. We're cursed. We're not going to catch anything. Okay. We'll give this thing a raspberry. We've not got many raspberries left. We need to like properly make sure we're stocking up on these things. 1, 2, 3. I mean, what more can we do? What more can we do? It was a match-up. It wasn't even like an Onyx. Okay, I don't even want that Rhydon. Done. Let's just battle this guy. And his crazy onesie. You're challenged by Pokemaniac. So unfortunate, Johnny. So sad. So sad. Just my luck this evening isn't happening. But maybe we save it up for our next time we're on. Pikachu, don't get too cocky, man. You didn't get the knockout. Let's save these zippy zaps. We are matching. Hello, Lou. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Pikachu's doing really good. Don't listen to anything these guys say about Pikachu fainting. It didn't happen. It's all a ruse to come between us. But no, it's yeah. You haven't started playing this yet, Lou, have you? You're gonna have such a good time doing this game. You heard things. They're all lies. Every single one of them. They're all lies. Trust me, as your co-caster, you can trust me, Lou. She came late. No, she came perfect. It's like the perfect time. Perfect time. And we actually, the good luck here, we got the matchup. Pikachu fainted. Did Pikachu see my... Yeah, Marcus came along and ruined that game. Should we be True Blue, Ash Ketchum, and teach Pikachu agility like a True Blue? Now we've not got room for it. We haven't got room for it. Sorry, Ash. You're a bad trainer, and we are not teaching it agility. But we did get a matchup, which is super nice. Okay, should we try our luck with this Golbat once again? I feel like we got like completely like unfairly done in our last encounter, and we've got to get one of these. So, to stop movement, okay, we'll give it a Nibam or a Nabam or whatever it is. But okay, that's a good throw. I've missed the Nidoran route. How'd the SSN go? We got a Nidoran, man. We got even better than that. I'm going to show you in a minute. Thanks for joining us, by the way, as well. I hope you're both well, Lou. Nido, having a great day. Great evening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. SSN was so nice, man. It was really good. And oh my god. Okay, this is crazy. Things just got serious around here. Butterfree getting Quiver Dance. This is why this guy is going to the Elite Four with us. We're not gonna pull an Ash Ketchum in this one. We're not gonna give it away. We're gonna let it go off and have a happy family. It's gonna come with us. It's gonna kick ass at the Elite Four, and it's gonna just Quiver Dance all over the champion, the league, and everything. And a Marowak, not a Marowak, a Cubone. I'm getting too carried away here. Let the Butterfree sweep begin. Yes. And by the way, guys, if you know, every time we catch the first time we catch a new species of Pokemon, their name is up for grabs. So if you want it, you can get it. And yeah, today's been okay. I ended up not having my up today. Man, It's like nice in a way, but in another way, kind of, I feel like you just probably want it done. So, but good to hear you're alright, man. Quiver Dance that early, yeah, it's like super good. Okay, our luck has changed, so we're gonna try Graveler once more because I feel like I need that Pokemon for when people ask if you want to trade, and like help evolve something. I'm gonna be like, yeah, can you help me evolve my Graveler, and then we can get not by throwing like that though. The worst throws in the game, and then yeah, we probably need to give it one of these berries as well. Stop it moving around so much. That's right. Nice. This should be after Terrence. That bloody Marowak on his team, the 17 was evil. Yeah, that's true. Should we do it? Should we do it? I face it like every event, and it bring their billets always. Ah, I wish we had a Alolan Marowak. That would be so good. We got the Graveler though, so that is good. Our luck has, our fortunes have changed. Okay. Open box. So, Nido. Look at this. This bad boy. Right here. Check summary. It's called Whirlpoo. Where's it gone? There we go. Looks so nice. Doing good. Sassy, which isn't the best, but I mean it's alright, isn't it? So change name. So this is a good shout. This is a really good shout. Terrence. I miss Terrence. I do. But I hear he's going to be in Harrogate, so that is good news for everyone. Right. You're the one that kept Breakneck blitzing when there was a Marowak in the back. And Trevenant. I mean, Jace. All I'm going to take away from 17 is our set that we had at Liverpool. It was the most ultimate set ever. With the most janky team from myself. Oh, we've come back. We've been this way. We're just getting too distracted by all these Pokemon that we're not doing this right. And oh, holy Kangaskhan. Here we go. Kangaskhan in the house. This thing we've got to catch. Someone has to be like, please name this after me. It's the best Pokemon in the world. We're going to give it every berry as well. We're going to just bury this thing up. Yeah. It's probably the worst time to give it one of those berries because it will just stay there. But we've got to get this thing. That was an excellent throw, so we have to get it. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we get Kangaskhan. Awesome. This is perfect. Everything is just coming together. All comes together perfectly. Shame no ability. I know, but we still get Kangaskhan, and yeah. If anyone wants the Kangaskhan, then they can have it. I have this kind of tick that won't allow me to play Battle Spot without a stylus. Unfortunately, I tend to lose like 10 times a day. Man, and Kang is a 1% spawn, I believe. Wow, awesome that we got it. That's amazing. VGC 15 flashbacks. I know, right? That's the only reason I look at Kang and I'm like, yes, we need it. It's such it's just a beast. And Luigi, I always play with the stylus in my mouth. I can't play except when I'm recording. So at tournaments though, I'll sit with a stylus in my mouth, but I never use the stylus. It must be super weird to watch when I'm playing, but yeah. Name it Luigi. Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm so happy we got the Kangaskhan. Change name. We get the Graveler, we get the Kangaskhan. Ah, all is good. Except if I could spell. Here we go. Awesome. Oh, Mario and Luigi. Yeah, because of the double team we got here. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. It's another Pokemaniac. I draw pictures of Pokemon when I'm at home. That's nice. Yeah, it is. Wow. I'm using it and I'm having it in my mouth. The game is intense, I start tuning out. Yeah, I go through like a bunch of stylists all the time. I've got like, I actually bought like, I think I've got like a pack of about 20 different like stylists for different DSs as well, because I do tend to just go through them, which is, it's so bad, but I mean, it can't be helped. It's a good way to just, yeah. I do with pens as well, which is like terrible. Like the plastic in general, like, oh. Don't think about the toxins that you're chewing in taking. It's but yeah, should really stop that. But I do the same. That's all I'm kind of saying. And I actually need to make sure my team is okay for the IC this weekend. Not played since mid-October. Oh, good luck with that. You know, it'll be good to hear how you get on this weekend. I'm looking forward to it, and hope the team building goes well as well. Pupcan coming back now. Pupcan coming back. I have the power, I can say whatever I want. I don't want 2014 flashbacks. I like 2015 format, I really did. I know not a lot of players did, but I really enjoyed that format. That, yeah, I thought it was quite a good format. And then Z moves came along. Well, no, then it was Primals, wasn't it? Primals came along. And 16 was alright. I mean, 16 was... It was alright. It wasn't the best we've had, I don't think. Let go back. Whenever I see Kang Mega Evolve and I start having flashbacks. 14 was a lot of fun. 14 was a lot of fun. That was a really good format. It was weird as well that like that year. And look at this, like we're just catching Golbat like it's like easy money. But yeah, they're like when X and Y came out, it was such a boom. Like the competitive scene took such a boom. It was awesome to be around and involved with. All the events were so packed, and like so many new players coming in. It was an exciting time. Kind of hoping that we have a similar thing with Gen 8 as well. I feel like there will be that boom again, hopefully, with it. And I think the Let's Go games just help out with that. I think is an entry level game. It's like it's so good, so good. And yeah. 2015 was apart from winding Tanzania with Mega Gallade, Team Chalk couldn't break. I know, right? Mega Gallade was so good against Chalk. Such a good Pokemon. It wasn't used enough. It's like it's a shame because it was only used like the majority of players only picked up on it like post Worlds. 16 was the best format league because we met them. This is true, Jace. Yeah. So for that reason, 16 will always be the best. Didn't 14 Worlds have that amazing final with Pachirisu? It did. And Sejun took the World Championships that year. Did very well. Yeah, Worlds that year was a lot of fun. We even gone the right way. I feel like we're like, I don't know if we're going the right way or not. I feel like this cave is just like, I feel like we need to battle the trainers as well, because the thing is like we need to try and level up, because we were kind of behind against Surge and we don't want that to continue. We need to be stronger. That was my first VGC match I've ever watched. Wow, the final. That's cool. I know a lot of players. I think Lou was like, that was the first time she watched like competitive Pokemon, and that's when she got into it. So that's really cool. It's nice to hear that like that format and those games were like the entry level for a lot of players, and what kind of made them decide to get involved with it. For that reason, I love X and Y as games. I know not a lot of players rate them very highly, but I loved X and Y when they came out. I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed just the games in general, just the mechanic changes, lots of it, everything about it was really good. I mean, as much as I loved 16 to start with, I do have a begrudging respect for it. Yeah, I'm kind of the same as that, Nigel. Yeah, like I don't hold it up as like one of my favorite formats ever. But there is always a part of me that does have that little bit. Like, I totally respect it as a format, but there's a little part of me that does kind of think about it and think, there was times when I did have a really good time playing it. But for the most part, I was like, I can't wait for this format to finish. And then it did. And then we got 17, which was a really good format. Although, a format that we had like 2 weeks to prepare for IC, which was just insane. But never mind. And I actually took the effort to search through all Pokemon streams to somewhere find a match to be also Worlds Play. Awesome, that is cool, man. I played Barish that year at Worlds on stream, so that was a real nice match. It was really cool. And Episode Cosplay, how you doing, my man? Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us tonight, and I hope you enjoy the stream for however long you can stick around. And thank you so much for the bits as well. Can't chill too much because I've been avoiding spoilers since I haven't gotten the game yet, but hope you've been having fun. Having a lot of fun, man, and I did exactly the same. I've been doing exactly the same against other streamers, so I'm not getting like any spoilers, but so I totally understand that. But man, when you play it, all I'm going to say is you're going to have an absolute blast. It's an absolutely amazing game, and you're going to have a lot of fun with it. So I'm excited for you. And we're not even like halfway through yet. We've got so much more to do. It's just been incredible the whole way. And Will, if you want proof that 16 was an awful format, I beat Sejun in IC. Now that just proves that you're just a solid player, man. World class. That's what I will call it. Onyx used Dig. Sejun didn't really play too much in 16, and like. Wasn't that the year that he played TCG? I'm pretty sure it was. It seems like your audio voice starts lagging a bit when you get a notification. Maybe if I turn my my speakers down, it won't interfere. Because I've got like my speakers on, it's feeding through, which I don't need on because I can't hear anything. I'm just sitting in silence because I can't get my audio to work. I actually haven't looked at it, so it's my own fault, but I can't get my audio and listen to it at the same time as have it running like well on the stream, so never mind. But thanks for the bit, Yori. And Johnny, X and Y brought so much innovation, but people don't really give it enough credit. Yeah, I mean, like the breeding mechanics and the EV mechanics alone, like in those games, made it so much easier for newer players to get involved in the games. Like breeding for shinies was like super easy to do, and like made it just accessible, and like actually breeding perfect Pokemon was like so easy to do in those games. So you really had no excuse for needing to like use any external devices or anything like that. I don't think in X and Y. Sure, people did, but people will always do it. But I mean, yeah, I think like the steps that they made in those games was just incredible. I think he ended up choosing to play TCG at Worlds. I think he qualified in VGC. Yeah, qualified in both. I think did he win TCG Nats? I think. I'm not too sure, but he did play both, didn't he? Yeah. He was a monster in TCG as well as VG. I think he did really well at Worlds as well. Like, there's a part of me that thinks that he got like a really good finish at Worlds and TCG as well. I'm not too sure though. Before X and Y, you kind of legit needs to RNG if you want to. Yeah, like I remember on Hawk Gold Soul Silver, you used to have to do. It wasn't like using an external device, but you kind of had to use like clock tools. Charmander! And you had to start the game at a certain time, count so many seconds on the title screen, and then go into the game and then check like coin flips, and then you could like catch a Pokemon or hatch a Pokemon as well. So it was never easy to do, but I used to do it quite a lot just to get those perfect breeds and make it a bit easier to obtain Pokemon. But yeah, X and Y just made it so much simpler. It was really cool what they did. There we go. and started playing competitively only because of the mechanics introduced. That was the most random Charmander I've ever seen. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? We need to catch it as well. We love Charmander. Charmander! Excellent. Okay, come on, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Ah, come on, Charmander, don't do this to us. Don't run away, please, please, don't run away. We need an excellent throw. We do it straight away, I think. Okay, we missed the tiny little one. Come on. Come on, we need this Charmander. We need this. And pressing certain buttons too. I remember RNG and breeding and getting shiny legends. Crazy how, yeah, crazy. And we get it. We get the Charmander. We get it. We're getting some crazy like pop-up Pokemon in this cave. I'm enjoying our journey through the rock tunnel. It's throwing up lots of cool Pokemon. But yeah, it was crazy how you used to have to get Pokemon, like perfect Pokemon. It was such a long ordeal. And Yorin, it's really interesting that you say that the mechanics are the one thing that made it so you got involved with the competitive side of things. And I think if they like simplify things even more, it will make the competitive scene even bigger, because I think that is the one thing that's holding a lot of players back now. Because like we said, I think on Monday's stream we were talking about this, and it's just the fact that if you want to test the team now, you've got to breed it, train it, level it, and then test it, and then realize, oh, it's no good, and do I want to waste another 10 hours doing the same just to realize that it's no good again? And I think that legit is the thing that puts people off. So if they can just take that out, like we said about the showdown sort of thing that we could implement in similar to that, and that would be something, I think, a massive step forward. And well, if we're talking about the first VGC games we watched though, for me it was Sajin at Worlds 2013 with Follow Me, Magmar, Waterspout, Jellicent, still my favourite team to date. That was legit an amazing team. That was such a good team. Again, another extremely good Worlds. It was in Vancouver that year. That was such a nice city. But yeah, that team that Sajin had that year was amazing. And what was it called? Ben Gould was the UK player that got top 4, I think, that year, with a very similar build to Sajin. He had Rhydon over the Marowak, but had similar principles in his team to what Sajin had. So yeah, really like cool teams. And Johnny, I said that I started because of the mechanics, not Yorin. Okay, it was definitely because of Yorin, wasn't it? But the mechanical changes, yeah, were totally good. And I'm sorry, Johnny, I'm just misreading everything this evening. We've just came back. I swear we've been this way. Have we been this way? Okay. I feel like we're going round in circles a little bit. Did we go down there? Did we come from there? I have no idea where I'm going. I am legit actually a little bit lost now. I swear we came from down here. Okay, we definitely haven't been up here, so okay, we're just gonna get this Pokeball and see what we can do. If anyone knows where we are in the cave, you can help us out. That would be super fun. And Johnny, I'm sorry. I should be paying more attention. I just saw the J and then I'm looking at the game and it's just totally throwing me off. But I apologize, my friend. Okay. This Ivysaur might be a little bit tricky. Takedown. Pikachu's strong now. This is alright. Can't see how many Zippy Zaps we've got left. How many have we got? You must have played this part of the game at least 14 million times. How did you get lost? I know. This is my thinking. I used to, like, I remember after, like, a while, I would not even bother going to get the Flash TM, and I would just, like, be able to get my way through this cave network pretty easily. without it, and I would just never bother because it always felt like going to get Flash was just like, nah, I can't be bothered to go all the way back down, because I think it was like near Viridian Forest where you ended up getting it, and I was like, nah, I can do this cave without it. So I used to always go through the whole game without Flash, which is pretty crazy. Okay, so we're back on the right track, I think. Yeah, this is alright. Yeah, this is the right way. We're on the right way. Okay, I think what we'll do, because it's getting on, I have a few tasks that I need to do after the stream this evening. So as soon as we're through the rock tunnel, I'll probably save, we'll end the stream, and then we'll come back to this in our next stream, which will be, I don't know right now, but I know if we're going to stream over the weekend, it will be the IC. So maybe Sunday, possibly Monday. But if you guys, it probably won't be Sunday, because if it's Sunday I'll do IC again, so we'll finish up with the IC. No, we want to keep battling. Kadabra. Yeah, so it'll probably be Monday when we come back to this, which makes me sad because I just want to keep playing this game. I've got my works Christmas due tomorrow evening, so I'm not around to stream then, and otherwise I would have. It was also a mad commitment to teach something Flash as well. I know, yeah, because it's like the most useless move as well. It's like, and you had to go and find that dude as well to like remove HMs. Such a faff. So it was always like, nah, I'm not gonna bother doing that. Not gonna worry about it. I totally agree, Will. I'd always have like one Pokemon in my team that was like the HM slave, which I kind of miss a little bit sometimes, not having that HM slave. Is it this way, or do we go back down the other way? Will you stream the IC at 7 PM as always? Yes, it will be 7 PM. So it'll probably be Saturday evening at that time, but I'll tweet out way before then to let you know when everything's all decided, and it'll probably be the same on Sunday. So if we can do like 15 games both days, I mean, that would be incredible. So it'll be a lot of fun. See how many snipes I can get on stream, which will also be a lot of fun. Let's bring in Butterfree. We can start doing some Quiver Dance stuff right now. Hopefully we don't get like big damage on the switching. Butterfree looks so good. Bite. That's fine. Quiver Dance. Okay. First Quiver Dance of the series. Poison Sting. Okay, this is not ideal, but we got that's doing nothing, so that's fine. We got Psybeam. Wow, okay, that's cool. And the Confusion. Can we get the knockout with the Confusion? Come on, let's do this in style. Let's do it. Confuse. Damn. But next week, next Thursday, it's going to be a little bit choppy and changey with what we do on the stream. So Tuesday I'll probably do some more Let's Go as well. And then Thursday will be viewer battles. So we'll have viewer battles next week. So, and then we'll probably carry on with Let's Go after that, which would be pretty good, I think. Let's see what this dude has. I see you have plenty of Pokeballs. If you ever run low, come talk to me. I feel like we are pretty low, to be honest. But we mustn't be that low. So, Super Potion. There's an Onyx. Do we try and get it this time? Yeah, we try and get it. I'll be online Thursday. Awesome! I can't wait. It's gonna be good. Like, I hope everyone that comes along next Thursday brings their IC team, so we could have like a special player battle, IC against IC marathon that evening. It'd be very good. It'd be very cool. 1, 2. Onyx, come on. Come on, Onyx. Let's do this. Let's not be... We've only got 9 red balls left. And that was such a waste. I knew that was coming. So, now, let's do this. And it wasn't even an excellent throw. 1, 2, 3. Come on. We're never going to catch an Onyx. Okay, we're going to get you this time. Great throw. Come on. That sounds fun. It should be a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying our view. Like, we've not done viewer battles. We were doing them every week, and I think it was maybe a little bit too much. And I think doing them like every so often makes them a lot more fun. And it gives me a chance to kind of build up some teams as well that we've played on like the channel and other. Oh, what was that? That was terrible. Great. Great throw. Come on, Onyx. 1, 2. Please don't run away. We're going to have to bury you up. We're going to have to butter you up with some berries, Onyx. Let's give you a nabab. Stop you moving around so much. And then... Can you believe that? Can you believe that? It's back again. Oh my god, I'm facing the most horrible team right now. I'm scared. Don't be scared, dude. Just do your thing, man. Beat it. Enjoy. I was planning to bring my SD team anyway. Excellent news, my friend. And me too. I can't build a team per week for viewer battles. Yeah, it's alright, but it's pretty taxing at times, especially when you're trying to say if I'm trying to build a team for Harrogate and then I'm trying to build teams for like the School of Hard Knocks, then I try to build XX teams for the streams and stuff. It does get a bit difficult. What a shame you were so close. I do feel like we're mugging me off and there's no way we're going to get it with a Pokeball, are we? That was like spot on, but this is red too. Nah. Look like we need to do some sort of like spin curve throw. But that's like, yeah. Just throw it over there and Onyx will disappear. Okay. We're never going to get this Onyx. 2. Come on, we just want the Onyx. We just want it. Come on. Onyx. Just stick around a little bit longer so we can catch you. 2, 3. Oh, I thought we had it. Got too excited there. Okay, come on. This time around. 2. Please, this time. Ah, every time. We're never going to catch an Onyx. I feel like we can't leave this cave without catching an Onyx as well. That's so sad. There's another Kangaskhan. Okay, we'll go get the Kangaskhan. Bag of Stardust. Look at that thing. You can just see its tail. It's like 1% catch rate. Oh, spawn rate. But there we go, we get it. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That is only a selfish perception. People truly skilled trainers should try to win with Palkia. Couldn't have said it better myself, Will. Okay. Let's give it one of these as well. Yep, gonna stop. Okay, that was like super terrible. Oh, we need to do the curveball throw, don't we? There we go. Nice. Can we get the Kangaskhan with a Pokeball? Come on. It's so good to have a spare Kangaskhan. 2. I really feel like we just like the Great Balls are just not going to be enough. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on! Come on, stop doing this to us the whole night, the whole evening. It's just torture. And it just runs away. All my friends during VGC 16 wrote on my notebook something along the lines of, best build is the one that comes from the heart. Love Palkia. That's super nice, man. And super true as well. What's that? Oh, it's a Golbat. Golbat, sorry, we already caught you. We don't want you. And I think we're nearly out as well. Go guys, Pikamiku Kecleon is what I've seen so far. What? Alright, he forfeit. He's definitely playing for the Lele. It does sound like evil shenanigans. I can appreciate that. Fake out meow. What did Johnny say? I need to see. I need to go back to check what Johnny said. Let's do the zippy zap. Yeah. That's what Johnny said. Johnny has nice friends that wrote nice things about Palkia and about team building as well. It's always nice when you build a team that you think like it has, I don't know, you get a feeling sometimes when you build a team, like it sounds kind of weird, but sometimes you just have that little like, oh, we've got no Zippy Zap left. This is sad times. But we do have Thunderbolt, which is just as crazy. Yeah, sometimes you get that like weird like connection to a team that you build. It makes it feel like, I don't know, more like it's your team than just a bunch of we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here, guys. Dude, my heart literally stopped in team preview. It's the worst when you don't know the other ones do. Yeah, totally. Right, guys. I think, like I say, we get through the rock tunnel. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. So thank you so much to each and every one of you for coming out. And it's just a little bit sad because I would have time to do more, but I've got to go and do some stuff for the channel and recording things that has to be done this evening. But we're doing alright. We've got 3 badges. We've got so much more to do. We've only played 7 hours, so it's been amazing. Amazing. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for coming out, spending it with me, and have a great night, all of you. Have great weekends. Hopefully I'll see you over the weekend. Good luck to you all playing in the IC. Let me know how you're doing. Tweet me anything, contact me in Discord, anything like that. I would love to hear how you're doing. And yeah, just have a great evening. Yorain, thanks for the stream link. Team Mario, yes, Team Mario. We know the score. Team Mario Wario is the team that you need to support. Yeah, if you've never seen it, we do Kart Bros Cup me and Scott on the channel. It's just started, it's a brand new series, so you can see how bad I am at Mario Kart. But the good thing is, I will start improving, so you can see that progression. So it's like a really, I don't know, it's like a baby progressing and doing well, and you can experience that by watching the cup and then me eventually beating Scott. So yes, and we've got like hats and everything, so we're gonna be having lots of fun with it. I haven't got my Mario cap up here, unfortunately, but it's gonna be good fun. So guys, it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next week. So until then, bye bye.